welcome. Let me just highlight something. Uh, this is for entertainment purposes only. Entertainment. So if we look at symbology, ology of pattern recognition, each religion had their own way to represent what they saw in a pigment, figure, whatever, um, or different language for different abracadabra or dimensions. We'll get to that later. Um, Pluto and Neptune and this basket, what just happened. Let's think about it for a second. Uh, Baby gets put into a basket and gets floated down a river. Um, Humanity or a different tribe, they get the baby, they look after the baby, but the baby doesn't belong to that dimension or that tribe. It actually comes from above, you understand? But because the baby's life was in jeopardy, the hires had to like go down with the river, with dimensions, with the flow, whatever. Now, that's the now, so don't be in the now. It can be the Dogwood song, um, or Japan, flute. A reach grows in with the lotus. So one, we're going to do the lotus, and we're going to do the reach. Now, Aquarius is the water bearer, but he's also known to bear light, water, and wisdom, and he weaves also. He's a weaver, like the Moirai spindle tapestry. Aquarius is also a weaver, and he can weave baskets, whatever, uh, like most African tribes. They use nature to make things from nature. So they make their tables, their chairs out of notching or corset, a pattern from the strands, the strings, the cords that they find. So it's up to the mind what it fabricates with the elements, okay, and the purpose of it. So take this for the purpose at the level you are at. Let's go back to the main point. Neptune and Pluto. If you think about Apollo or Zeus that had children with nymphs and whatever, um, and then had to hide it from the wives or the other realms. Um, that's how these beings were pushed down the river, so they were orphaned from the higher realms. You understand? Um, but now on the same thing, the water bearer, Zeus came, picked him up with his eagle, the Eye of Horus. That eagle came, picked him up to heaven. Zeus made him carry wine. At the beginning, he did the wine, but he got tired of it. He learned from his awareness and his observant skills. The young boy learned all the magic of the gods. So one day he got tired and he said, okay, enough with Zeus. He doesn't belong there. He came from Earth. He was just a shepherd boy. Um, So now, because of Zeus' affection over him, he just has to be like a water bearer, like a Star Studio, like a Statue of David, you know, or the Star of David. Just shine out for Apollo's desires or Neptune's desires. But we must put Chiron, the centurion bull, with it, because it is in progress. Symbology, right? Some religions say the fire chariot is Pegasus chariot. Now was born from the blood of Medusa. Medusa is Ophiuchiana Omega, Ophiuchi Alpha, the Opicus, the cup Opicus, us is us, means unity. And it's also the Kundalini serpent with the holy point, holy, ointment or oil, Christ oil, to drink that you can get awareness. So he basically decided one day, no, he's going to turn the wine into water, because every time it's big celebrations and then the wine, make them wine, because they, that's what happens if you overindulge with something. So even gods have their flaws. But okay, long story short, the chariot came down, burned to go to Time, crashed, and go down to the Cygnus version, fan version. It's got a lot of versions, but yeah, there's the flute, right? The flute and the basket, the lyre and the lyra. Now, what was Chiron's wife's name? Sounds almost like Lyra. Also, the Pluto, Neptune, Chiron movement is in the constellation of Lyra at the moment, and the basket. Also, 26 means Yahweh. Today is 26th of year 2026. So that's two 26s, making two macabre tetragons, spinning opposites, directing. If you know what you know, then you know. Don't, then you don't know. But it makes it basically a monophonical tetrahedron vibration sound teleportation device. Okay. So symbology and Hecate, labyrinth, the centurion bull, Chiron is in the middle, right? So you've got to do all your journeys, your wounds, your reasoning in logos, why you are here, do all that journeys from fool's journey to star journey, whatever. So Hecate, or the Pan, right? Arcadian system. Pan, the goat. He also blew the flute. You check what's happening here. Music represents worth pattern recognition of all these religions. So let's see all the religions and their patterns. Pan's most he was sort of Hydra, couldn't fight, couldn't run, so he tried to jump in a river and became Capricornius, the half goat, half mermaid. Okay? Now, the thing came there with his true lightning bolt and defeated it. So the Troon is there. The Troon fork is there, right in this first story. The Pegasus chariot is also in the Hecate. It's also, there was a jaguar and Johannes Gate. Now, in Asclepius, centurion Chiron, he was raised by the Senators because he was the son of Apollo. And he was riding the bull Herses or whatever chariot. So everyone has a chariot, okay? Everyone is an orphan. Everyone has either a musical instrument connected to do with lyre, or the flute, okay? And the serpent and the lion, okay? But so we go. Was riding the bull Herses. Also, there was a jaguar, Orion's bell pepper, the bow, the string, the arrow. Now we go again back to strings and chords, right? The Christian, yeah, the bull, the serpent, Jesus riding a lion, okay, chariot. The Yardbok gatekeeper is a serpent that has the March feather. So symbology. In the Yahweh Chiron Unity Consciousness Circle is completed in 2033. He's riding a serpent, yes, with feather March chariot, and there's the Sphinx gatekeeper, what represents like a Leonard, okay. Also, the Lion constellation. It's got the weighing of the moon and the tree. Weighing of the moon, the bow or arrow, bow, arrow, Shiva. So we'll get Shiva and Nandi riding a bull chariot. And the woman is riding a lion. Troon forks. Gatekeeper. Arrow, bow, like Cupid arrow, okay? A cobra around his neck. So, the symbology. Neptune has the fork, right? And we are in Leo season, right? 2688. Well, we were in the basket first, 4444 basket. Now we're going to go to the 888. So 26, 2 plus 6 is 8. It is on the 8th on the 8th day. But 26 is also, like I said, the Diatagron, Star of David. Yeah. Then we've got Pluto. Pluto would then basically what would he represent? But yes, my whole point is the symbology. Chiron is the symbology. It looks like a key. The weighing moon. Shiva has a weighing moon. And he used the pigment. So in all these religions, the main stories that we're supposed to be looking at is happening right now in the macrocosm. The Star of David water bearer. They're supposed to lead them in many tents, many houses. My God, the God's part has got many mansions. A kind of what a Kabbalistic tree, um, the prismatic system. The 26 Yahweh, 64 Tet, Nomad, Monad, Macabre, Tet, I am who I am by hand and nail. And monumental, present, Duat Nemesis, Star, Cygnus, yeah? We've got the Swan Feather on the scale. Where did that feather come from? It weighs the 42 Mars rules. And from Cygnus, my butt feather. Whose heart is on the scale? My heart that I gave up, sacrifice for humanity. You, Manoids, you meaning prism, like a triangle, like a thing to make a rainbow out. Your prismatics, humanoids are monologue and stereotype. Your zodiac is your stereotype. Uh, collective unity is your growth. You grow soul, spirit by the world below tree willingly. Um, these are major events. If you know the part of the Marquadian Bible, Spirit, the Goddess, the 9, 26, 64, Hetero, yeah, Crystal for the Macabre, Hadron, um, either Capricorn or Aquarius, Capricorn meaning the golden goat, right? Uh, I don't think people understand the magnitude of the macrocosm, microcosm, cosmo egg, because Cygnus laid a rebirth egg. The Oribus doesn't turn because he's up Nebraska, 369,963. Mirrors, uh, not negative or positive. He's not in the middle. He's the whole unity itself without judgment. Is finding awareness within itself, reflecting on itself. The 11th trine, 14th octave, you now in the 13th Sophia garment or Alpha Omega, um, Kana Omega, Alpha and Omega together, Star of David, Yahweh, make it more obvious. I cannot phantom the atom on a nucleus of a nuclei, and that you can nomad monad mantra it into a virtual holographical photonical shape, then I don't know. Humanoid, a very HSC with their frequency vibration and its happening. God, what a blessing it is to be alive. I breathe, Yahweh. My blood is the blood of Zeus. Pegasus that I'm riding is the blood of Medusa. Dagon, I weave the basket. I flute the lure, played the harp. They will not be aware that a prophet walks among them. Oh, David, walking among humanity for a long time. Yeah. My word is my word, the truth is the truth. I don't reject it. Be willingly or you can accept it. Be willingly. What does it mean? Your religion, that is the pigment, whatever your religion you are, clearly it's happening on a cosmic scale. Masculine and feminine are so disconnected, and we all intrograding, interfacing our consciousness awareness and our energy into black obsidian cubes on a cellular disease frequency vibration, by the way. And that is my can't scale, because we talk about nanoparticles and my can't get it. Right? If you disrupt the flower of life, the seed of life, the snowflake pattern, can't make snow, it can't make ice. You understand? All life creation ceases. Cardiovascular system, ring of fire, ring of ice, all active. There's a lot of things happening. It's like reminds me of the alpha monkeys discovering a tree with one fruit on it, and like 200 running onto the tree. End of the day, nobody gets the fruit, and the tree is destroyed. And some of them, they even get died, crushed on the heap that piles onto them. In a chaotic panic state of mind, the collective unity becomes alpha like behavior. It doesn't be a single human event. It is a mass scale event. If there's enough people on the same vibration or patterns. So if you don't know, you don't know. If you do know, the crystalline shape of the atom is changing. Its frequency of Gaia is changing. We're entering a new age. Hopefully one that we use more discernment, discernment, get more research before we take something at face value, do our own journey to fulfill what completes you as a being. We all have our own objectives, our own dreams, our own time here. But the people start mistreating God's rules, eating things, selling skins, then pigs will fly, and Trump will blow. No matter if you have the biggest army, the most money, or you go hide in the deepest bunkers, when Yahweh wants you, Hades will get you. Yahweh will get you. Tick tock, tick tock. If 5-5 is a Metatron, not, yeah, 5-5 Metatron, thumbs up, Metatron, inner cube, the missing inner cube, the prismatic 3D, dimensions that we are in, the poverty character seed of life. So I'm off. Enjoy.